Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use it as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards. If you'd like to work with me on twin flame stuff, spiritual advice, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. Keep in mind we are masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So, excuse me, use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all, so let me get into it. So I've been doing more um, traveling. I told you, I think last time, that I would be in a different place, and I am, a different city. Um, and also, I want to talk about more angel number because I've been getting more angel numbers as I go along as well. Um, and I'll speak briefly on Mercury in retrograde. So, Mercury just went out of retrograde on the 23rd, but I would say just make sure that you're um, staying focused on communicating as well as you can because um, the energy might linger for a little bit after the 23rd. So, at least a week, I would say. So, um, just trying to make sure that you're communicating at your best and you're working on understanding others as much as possible, too. I think the divine masculine, to get into that part of it, is and I've been getting internet glitches a lot. So hopefully I don't get any here and now. Hopefully that energy is gone, but we'll see. Um, divine masculine has been doing more for you, disclosing more of his feelings and feeling vulnerable. And so when they saw, I think, just how vulnerable they were being and how much they were sharing with you, how much they were giving, how much they're communicating. And for some of you, like you got gifts, you got money, you got, you know, time alone, you got a date, you got travel, you got maybe you moved in together, maybe you got a proposal, and if not, you could be getting some of those things. So the divine masculine might have like had the chance to reflect on this and or the divine counterpart, use the terms that make sense for you. But they're like, wait a minute, what did I do? I took a big risk on the collective, but they also know, the other part of them knows that you're worth it. They know that, again, no one has your energy. No one is that loving, healing, kind, caring. Um, they might think, you know, did you come from heaven? And you might think the same thing. Are they too good to be true? And it might be scary for both of you. Um, but there's so much abundance also in your energy. And for both of you, you can be getting windfalls of money falling on you or um, a lot of opportunities, contracts, clients, business, everything coming into you these days, a promotion, more money, in different ways it could be coming. And they're seeing that, they're seeing the abundance, they're seeing the love, healing, the protection coming from you. They're seeing all these things and they're saying, you know, on one hand, they know that they're putting their resources in the right place. On the other hand, it's scary because if they're interacting with masculines or counter others that are not like at their level or at your level together, then they might be like, what are you doing? You putting out all this money, this, time, energy, resource, whatever. How do you know? And then for a minute, it might throw them back into, did I, you know, 5:11 on the clock. We'll see what that means too, maybe. But so then they start wondering, well, did I make a mistake? Did I do something wrong? And then they come back to the conclusion that no, and then they go right back to sharing resources, spending time, just showing affection, communicating with you the way that they want to. And I think that's one of the toughest parts, depending on who they're around, that the people around them could try to sabotage them because they don't have the same things. They don't have the collective. And so they might see you, might be jealous because they're attracted to you and they know they cannot have you. And I think that's one of the things that's important for us to remember, for you, especially collective, that everyone, I think when we're raised as divine feminines, we were told if we add value, which we always do. We grow things exponentially. We add our touch and it makes it beautiful. And, things are flourishing, flowers blooming around us, like everything for many of us. It's like wildfire. Everything is like growing, thriving. There's green everywhere, everywhere. So we're told add value, be a great addition to someone's life, you know, work hard, focus on, being intelligent and all this stuff. And for many divine feminines, we start to see that divine masculines or masculines in general that are not on our level are jealous, envious at times, trying to bring us down, trying to disrupt or disturb our peace. And but we were told if you do all these things, you'll get an amazing person. It wasn't told to us all the time that there are many masculines out there that are not like they're not on the same page. They do not want to see you succeed. They do not want to see you, make more money, especially more money than them. They don't want to see you, have a successful career or, you know, business, clients, everything pouring in. They might be jealous of you and they might actively try to sabotage you. And we were not told that. We were told, the other things. If we add value, then a person will see it and they'll, that you'll be the best person, you'll be the best, divine feminine, and any guy would want to scoop you up. And guys are looking at you like, nope, can't make her stay at home. Nope, can't get her to sit down. Nope, she's gonna want to, run, travel, take trips here, there, and everywhere. She's gonna want her hair done, nails done, this, that. And a lot of guys are like, no. So you're putting yourself probably in the 1% by doing these things. And um, you have to be mindful that you're going to, like, you're going to want to put in work. You're going to find the masculine um, for you, the divine masculine, I would say. So just be mindful of those things that um, it might be a different path, a kind of lonely path until you find your masculine. But in the meantime, self love is paramount. It's so important. Continue to love yourself, to give to yourself, pour resources into yourself, continue to grow, continue to expand your mind, continue to be the best that you know you can be. And know that your peace is more important than just having any piece of man. That's not going to, and I mean, I talked about this too, but I mean, maybe again, this is something that I could do in more videos, but like just talking about where we came from in our history as feminines, that um, women couldn't vote, we couldn't get credit cards, we couldn't own property, we couldn't get jobs, we couldn't drive, we couldn't get bank accounts, all these things. And how are we expected then to survive? We were, at the time, women were completely dependent on men. And so now it's like, now we could get jobs, we could get bank accounts, we could have property, credit cards, this, that, we could drive, all these things. But for some, there's still that memory, I think, in the DNA of you gotta have a man, or else what? Because you do all that stuff, take care of the kids, take care of the house, if you have kids or whatever, you take care of the home, pay all the bills, all that stuff you do. You have peace. It's quiet, it's comfortable. You could do whatever you want. You could travel. You could, buy yourself gifts if you want. You can buy yourself flowers. So then I think a lot of men are confused about what they can do. And that's add value, add, enhance our happiness, enhance certain things. But that they're, I think a lot of masculines struggle because that's not their only role anymore. And they're not, I mean, I feel like the financing, they got that down pat for a lot of masculines, but everything else, the emotional intelligence, being compassionate, being kind, being loving, being expressive, communicative, all these things, like they didn't work on that so much. They worked on the financial part. They got that down, and the rest of it is not so much. The physical stuff, they could have that, the financial stuff, but not all the other stuff that women think is so rich in, and a connection with someone. And so it's a struggle, I feel like, for a lot of masculines. I don't say that lightly either. So yes, so let me get into some of these um numbers, y'all. Let's just see what we come up with here. All right, so one number that came up I had not seen before, and I'm interested to know what this one is. 2222. So let's see what 2222 means. Equilibrium, balance, harmony, and trust, and divine timing. So peace, all these things are amplified. So balance is amplified, peace is amplified, harmony amplified, trusting in divine timing, that's amplified. Um, it's important, especially when we talk about work, but I think in all these areas of your life, you could think about the importance of balance, of also patience for sure. Um, that everything is in divine timing. God knows best about all of that. And then it looks like a calm, steady phase for existing relationships is coming up, or if a new one is coming in, you're ready for it. And work and career, it's important for you to just keep working the way you need to build what you want to build, what you desire. Cooperation, working together with others, teamwork is important. Again, just peace in your professional life as well. Trusting again that God's timing is perfect timing. Um, and then another thing, you may be seeing a lot of the fruits of your labor, seeing, things popping out into 3D that you have been working on, asking for, desiring. Your desire is a powerful thing, and it can manifest a lot of things. So 222 was the number for today. And I want to make some more videos so I can do some more of these angel numbers, because a lot of interesting numbers have been coming up. So I'm going to end for now, but again, as always, continue to glow up, continue to watch, read, listen to things that lift you up, continue to work on attracting people that want you to win and energy that lifts everyone up. Um, don't be discouraged if people are jealous or envious of you when you are amazing and beautiful. That's just the way it goes. That's the name of the game. Um, Self love is key. Also, again, just look out for you. Could be getting a confession, more expressive um, energy from your divine counterpart. You could be getting more communication, gifts, travel, money, all these things. They want to take care of you. And I think it's coming out, and they'll give so much and then they'll be like, well, wait a minute, I should pull back. And they think about it and they kind of scare themselves and then they jump right back into it. So um, this may be a pattern that you see as well. All right, y'all. As always, happy, lightning fast manifesting. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. Of course, if you'd like to work with me, my information is in the description below. Love y'all. Bye for now.